A police pursuit through the streets of San Francisco ended with 6 people going to the hospital when this car smashed into a parklet in San Francisco's Mission District while people were out enjoying the Super Bowl.
It happened outside the Napper Tandy at 24th and Van Ness. Amanda Harry was on the scene, and she's got this report.
This all started as a pursuit over in Stonestown. It then continued across town here to the Napper Tandy when the suspect vehicle crashed into this parklet. You could see all of the mess still being cleaned up by Public Works. This was the scene just moments after the crash. People crying and in shock. Art Cristerna was sitting just feet away inside the Napper Tandy watching the Super Bowl.
It was like a huge bang, and like you've kind of almost felt it. Then, because it was pretty loud in there, because you had the Super Bowl going on, the volume was pretty high, but that cut through the whole thing, and you looked out the window and you saw it, and debris kind of flying everywhere, and it was just crazy.
San Francisco Police Lieutenant A.J. Holder says it all started about a half hour earlier, around 3 p.m. in Stonestown, when officers tried to stop the car on it out of Berkeley.
Person, fails to yield to a police officer, and we have a job to do.
The suspects took off and SFPD followed, reaching speeds of about 45 miles per hour. There was a minor collision on Mission Street with no injuries. Then the car chase continued until the vehicle crashed into the parklet, injuring the 4 people who were inside. Cristerna came outside immediately and saw police helping them.
Pulled out a couple of, a family that was sitting in the parklet, and the mom looked like she sustained some, injuries, and she had a little daughter, which she was shaken up. She had some minor, injuries, but not very significant.
All 4 were taken to the hospital with injuries. The 2 adult female suspects inside the car took off running, but were quickly detained. They were also taken to the hospital for injuries, then arrested.
We have 2 people in custody, and they'll accountable for it.
San Francisco Supervisor Jackie Fielder says it was scary to see the aftermath of the crime.
Talked to one of the fire captains on the scene, and he said this was the worst that he's seen.
But she's grateful to hear everyone is expected to make a full recovery.
It seems like everyone who was sent to the hospital is going to be okay, which is such a relief, especially when we have a mom and child involved. And in that sense, it's truly a miracle.
Police say they don't know what all the charges will be for the suspects just yet.